Hello friends, welcome back. My name is Molly. I'm the founder, owner, operator, everything for Lacquer22, a small nail polish company. Today we're going to be talking makeup. I have time again, so I can catch up on some older things that I bought. Today is going to be the Scream collection from GlamLite. I have the palette, I have the lip care duo, and then I have the blush and highlighter as well. I'm very, very excited. I don't know. Let's just get started. Let's get into it. Alright, so I have the lip care duo right here. This is a black cherry flavored, scented, whatever. So I'm going to open this bad boy up, put some lip balm on because my lips are dry because I haven't used any this morning. Oh, goodness. I have the duo from... Oh, that's hard to see. Scrub mask. Okay. I have the duo from the Scooby-Doo collection, and I do enjoy it. That's what I've been using at night. Like a nice, just thick layer of the mask. But I definitely don't feel like it's as moisturizing as it could be. It's not as thick as it could be, I don't think. Look at that color. I still enjoy it though, so don't get me wrong. Put a little bit on. Kind of have to warm it up a little bit. And I don't want to put too much on since we're doing a full face. But I need enough that will be moisturized before I put my lip on at the end. Okay, so it definitely has like a little bit of tint in the tub, in the pot, not really on the lips though, so I actually appreciate that. I know once I run out of the Scooby-Doo one and I start using this one, I kind of glob it on at night, so I don't really want that red tint all the way around my mouth, you know? Alright, we have the palette. I think I'm gonna actually keep the unicarton that it's in because it looks like a TV screen and I just think that is adorable. Gonna open it. We have the lenticular motion, I think it's called, for the front of the palette. I thought this was really, really cool when they did it with the Scooby-Doo highlighter palette. I feel like they just keep doing it though. It's driving me crazy, I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel like this needs to be the cover of everything. I do think it's smart with Scream. I kind of wish it was like nothing and then when you tilt it, Scream pops out, because that's kind of the franchise. But that's one man's opinion. That's one man's opinion. I'm not on the creative team. Okay, so I'm going to prep my eyeballs and then zoom in and then we will get into it. Okay, my eyes are prepped. I did my typical concealer in the inner corner and on the brow bone, even out the tone, put primer on, and I typically set it with a NYX translucent face powder. Today, I did not grab that. I did not prepare properly. So I just used this shade right here in the palette called Movie Night. I thought it would be a little bit more bone colored, and it's a little bit grayer than I thought. So this is kind of what we're rocking with right now. It'll be fine, it'll be okay. Here we are. So this is what the palette looks like if you haven't seen it already. Highly doubtful. Extremely cool toned. I think it's really fun though because we have like this shade down here and that shade are both kind of purpley. This shade has a pink shift to it. These two are more brown. That one's more blue. That one's more blue too. So I think it's interesting that they incorporated a little bit more color than just the typical grayscale. I also enjoy how it says GhostFace lives in the pans, like the embossings. So I think that's just a really fun touch that they did. And I don't know, I'm excited. I like the shades in here so far, at least just by looks. I will say I'm not the biggest fan of these two because they're a matte with glitter. I feel very indifferent towards those formulas. They're just not my favorite. I don't know. Here we go though. I think I'm gonna try to do I don't even know. I feel like I really want to play with the purple. We're gonna figure it out. It'll be fine. It's gonna be fun. I am going to take a pencil brush and I'm going to dip into pure GhostFace. So that's the purple-ish matte down here. And that is going to be our outer corner area. I kind of want to do a smoky eye, but I'm not entirely sure. This is certainly not translating very purple. I think I'm going to try to do a halo eye. Haven't done one of those in forever. I'm going to give it a shot today. It may go horribly. It's fine. I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm gonna try to dip into Ghostly Gray, which is the S right there. We'll see how that works. This is so far typical GlamLite pigmentation, blendability. It's what I expected formula-wise. I'm also quite the fan of all of these horror collections that they just launched. I'm going to be picking up Jason and Freddy over Black Friday, and I'm excited about those two. I feel like it was really fun that they did all of these. I do understand like the feelings of everybody being tired of them because it was just one after another. I wish they did one launch with all of them instead. Oh well though, it is what it is. And it's seeming like the fourth one is going to be Michael Myers and it's launching sometime early next year. I can't wait. I'm really hoping that there's going to be oranges because there hasn't been any oranges in these other Halloween palettes. And since that one, the movie is actually Halloween, I'm hoping, really hoping that there will be Halloween colors in there instead of just gray tones and reds. I guess that's not fair. There were a lot of greens for Freddy, but I don't know. I want orange. Alright, so this is what we've got so far. I think I'm going to do two different looks. So I think this one's going to be a halo eye, and then this one I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like just doing a really strong smoky eye could be really fun. So that's what's going to happen, I think. So we have the purple-ish color called Pure GhostFace, and then we blended it out with Ghostly Gray, the bluish lighter color. Okay, I'm actually going to take Vintage Mask, so the deeper, the black right here. It's the matte black, not the one with sparkle there. It's the one in the corner. So I'm going to take that and just kind of put some extra definition into the halo eye. So the outer corner and the inner corner will have even more depth. So I'm actually really liking that. I think that looks really cool. Usually I'm kind of scared of deeper looks, halo eyes even, I'm not typically a huge fan of. I feel like my eyes are always so like, I just have very limited lid space, so it doesn't always look great on me, I don't think, but I'm liking this so far. Okay, for the other eye, I'm going to do more of a smoky look, so I'm going to be taking the lighter shade first, and then doing the darker shade, which is the opposite of what I typically do. So I'm going to take Shadows Back, which is the F right there, put that all over the crease, and then we'll start working in the deeper shades. Alright, so that's how I have Shadows Back laid down. I'm going to take a little bit of Chilled Frost, which is the C in Face, and I'm going to kind of buff it out a little bit more to where we're kind of heading out to the brow bone, because I kind of want this look to be a big deal, if you will. Like, I want it to be very, very blown out. I want there to be color everywhere. Okay, so I have the like outer part of that look ready and good. I will say I put the shadow up too high in the inner corner. That's what that little line is. I guess it's just a weird shadow in my like bone structure. I really don't get it, but it happens if I put color too far up. So there it is. I am now going to go back in with a pencil brush. And you know what? I'm gonna try out one of the shades I just love. I'm gonna take GhostFace Lives, this E. It's like a dark gray with either a silver or a really light blue glitter mixed in. So one of those mattes with glitters. And this is gonna be the start of my... Okay, hi. My camera died and I had to charge it, and then I did some things for lacquer while it was charging. So now I feel like I look a little disheveled. It's fine, everything's fine. We're picking up where we left off. So I'm going back into GhostFace Lives. I'm going to slowly start packing this kind of everywhere on the lid, and then we'll go through and blend it here in a minute. Alright, we have GhostFace Lives everywhere. I'm gonna go in with, I already used Vintage Mask, so I guess I'm gonna go in with Total Suspense, which is the other matte with glitter, this one right here. And this is just gonna be to deepen up the outer corner a little bit. And then we're gonna go in with our shimmers for both eyes, and we'll go from there. Okay, I feel pretty good about both eye bases, I guess we can call it. So I'm gonna go in with my glitter glue, and I'm actually gonna put it on with a brush today because I just painted my nails and I don't want to deal with any potential issues. Starting on the halo eye, it's just gonna go right in the middle here. And then again, I'm gonna take a brush to put in, or to put on the actual shimmers themselves in addition to the glitter glue. So I wanted to play with the purples on this first eye, so I'm going to take this shade right here, the O. It's called the Sharpest Knife. I'm gonna take that. Ooh, that's soft. And take that, and on the lid it goes. And as usual with my shimmers, I'm going to put them up pretty high so that you can see it when my eyes are open. So there's that. I'm gonna take trying to decide. I'm gonna take Mirror Gleam, which is kind of the iridescent one right here. It has more of like a pink shift to it. I'm gonna take that and put it just directly into the center. Alright, going in with some glitter glue on the other eye now. And this is gonna be more of a traditional placement. Inner corner through the outer corner. And this one I will be using a brush because darker shimmers on the inner part of my eye just never look good with a finger. And I guess I should tell you what I'm using. This is Masked Mystery. It's this one right there. That is a very, very pretty shade. I like that it's not too crazy with the sparkle, but it's still something a little bit fun and not just plain black. Okay, that's looking fun. I'm gonna take now Midnight Robe, which is this one right here, more of a silver. I'm really just kind of trying to use as many shades as I can, if you can't put that together. But that's gonna go more in the inner part of the lid. And really, I think I should have used this the whole time. Alright, I'm gonna go through, I'm going to kind of finish up the eyes, at least the lids, and put the darker shades back on just to kind of blend with the shimmers so that we can have more of a seamless shimmer and matte transition. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put on my base, and then we'll come back and do the lower lash line and then play with the blush and highlighter. I will see you in a second. All right, my face is done. My lashes are on. It's a pair of new lashes and I always hate the first wear, so I'm unhappy about that, but it is what it is. I already have my glitter glue on both under eyes, so I'm just gonna kind of dive in now. I don't know, I think I'm gonna mirror this eye, so I'm gonna go in with the purpley leaning color. This is just on a flat brush and I'm just gonna drag it, I think, all the way over. When I did my Devour video and I just kept the color on the outside, I liked it in the moment. I did not like it when I was editing the video. I don't think that that was ultimately the best look on me. So here we are doing this. Always trying something new. I have this No Budge stick from e.l.f. This is a deep brown. I'm just going to put that in the waterline to try to mesh the powder color in with my waterline, because I don't think it's a great look when you can kind of see the skin in between the color. I'm going to go in with Ghostly Gray, try to blend out this inner part a little bit. And I don't think I'm a fan of that. That was not a good decision on my part. Oh well. That's what makeup's all about though, playing around. Now I'm going to go into Curfew Hour for this eye. It's the blue matte. And I'm excited about this. Try to put a little bit of contrast on the eye. And this one I'm only going to take in halfway, but I'm going to make it pretty thin. I'm not going to blow it out like I did in the Devour video, and then I'm going to connect up with the wing. Alright, and then this is another e.l.f. No Budge stick. It's a blue one. Well, I guess kind of a teal-y color. But again, just kind of filling in this space on the outside there. So those are the eyes. So again, halo eye, just a regular smoky eye kind of blown out. Now we have the blush and the highlighter. I'm excited about these. The blush is red, straight red. This one is going to be fun, I think, but I definitely have to be careful. Brush, blush. And here we go. I also just love the imprint, and that is already so pigmented. Fantastic. Okay. Here we go, here we go. Yes, I'm scared. Wow, okay, that was 2 taps into the pan. So now I'm just gonna spend some time buffing and blending and get it a little more dispersed. Okay. That actually looks nice. I actually really like that. And I do not have a red blush like this in my collection. So that's part of the reason I got it actually, is because I don't have one. So I did 2 taps on the first side and it worked out well. And then I did 2 taps on the second side and that was a little bit too much. So I guess going forward, I will just need to do 1 tap at a time. 1 tap into the pan at a time, because oh man. So I mean, I still like the color. I still think that is good. I think it still works on me even though I am transparent. I don't know. I think that's fun. And I think that'll be super fun over winter time, getting kind of like that frostbite kind of look, because I know that that was like in last year, the year before. I don't know. Also, going off of what I said with the lenticular motion packaging, it's on the blush and it's also on the highlighter. We don't need it on everything. It's cool, don't get me wrong, I like it, but we just don't need it on everything. Okay, so this is the highlighter. There are 2 shades in here with little secret pictures. The top one is more of a silvery tone and the bottom one is more of a goldy tone. I'm going to try both. One on each side, might as well. I don't always wear a highlighter, but I got this because I thought it would be fun, and I've not really tried a typical highlighter color from GlamLite because all I have are the highlighter duo from the Scooby-Doo collection, and that's like a green and a pink that I typically use on my eyes. Okay, so I'm going to dip into the silver one first. Again, 2 taps. And I'm going to put that on this side. And oh wow. See the difference there versus there? Maybe a little bit. Do a little bit more. I definitely see the tint, and I'm not sure if it's just because it's up next to the gold, but the silver tint almost looks slightly purple. I like that. I actually think that's really nice. Some people said that it was like super crazy, blinding, glitter, whatever. I don't get that. This one's a little bit more intense. I don't feel like it's too glittery. I'm not a glitter highlight person, that's for sure. But I think it's a good sheen. I like that they're different enough. I don't know, I think it works. I'm going to do my lips really quick. I'm going to be using Unearthly Satin Lips in Gloria. It's a really deep brick red. And then we will talk final thoughts. Okay, thank you so much for watching so much of this video so far. Let's kind of get into my final thoughts and feelings about this collection and the products that I picked up. First and foremost, the lip balm that I used. Obviously, they're out of the packaging now. I love the feel of it. Again, it's pretty similar to the Scooby-Doo one. It just smells like black cherries instead of the Scooby snacks. I will start using this more regularly once I'm out of the Scooby-Doo one, but first impression of it's pretty good. It might be more conditioning than the Scooby-Doo one, but I would need to use it a little bit more to make a solid decision on that one. The blush I think actually worked out pretty well. The bright red, I think it will definitely look a lot better if I am wearing one eye look instead of 2. And then I don't think that the deep red lip is the way to go with this blush on me, but I think overall really nice, super pigmented as you saw. I don't know, I just have to be a little bit more careful going forward as well, but it is what it is. I'm still happy with it, and I can't wait to play with it a little bit more later. The second cheek product was the highlighter. I think it's actually very pretty. I have the top one on that side and the bottom one on that side. I'm very happy with it. I feel like it blended out really well. It's not super glittery, sparkly, which is what I prefer in a highlighter. I don't like those qualities. So I think this is a good formula for myself. Again, I love the little hidden GhostFace and knife. I think that's fun. The lenticular packaging is fun, but again, I don't feel like we need it on absolutely everything. But that's, you know, I'm not on the creative team there, so what do I know? But good. Now let's talk the eyeshadow palette. So GhostFace Lives, here we go. This palette I think is very beautiful. I think this is a great kind of like classic Hollywood collection. I appreciate that we have a little bit more of a blue tone, a little bit more of a purple, a little bit more brown tones in here. I like that we have light to dark. I do agree with a lot of the people that have said the matte white that is non-existent in this palette is a little confusing, because that's the only color of this character is black and white. So where is half of it? You know, formulas are really good. The mattes have blended really beautifully. I will say though that the shimmers are not as sparkly and impactful as I was hoping they would be. From my previous experience with GlamLite, I've really loved their shimmers. And even when I went in with my finger, it still wasn't what I was used to. So I'm a little upset about that. However, I will just go in with my Scooby-Doo highlighter duo and kind of top on some extra glitter fun. Either that or my Blend Bunny Noctilucent palette. Both of those are really fun to just add on to whatever look you have. I do think all in all it's a fun collection, at least the pieces that I picked up. I can't wait to get my Freddie and Jason collections over Black Friday. I don't know. Did you pick this up? Do you like it? Do you like either one of my looks better than the other one? I feel like both of them are good for me. I feel like the halo, I just haven't done a halo in so long, so I'm just not used to seeing it, but I like it. I think it's fun. That's all I've got today. I will see you next time. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye.